Hello and welcome, future galactic emperors, friends of the channel, and newcomers alike. We are here once more. One more time! And another time after that, and several more times after that, of course, because we're going till we win. We haven't even looked at this in a while. So we're way down here, this is true, but we are having that thing happen, which basically eventually leads to our victory, which is we're pushing ahead on colonies. Once these colonies start to grow, they'll create population, and the population will create money, and the money will push us forward. A lot of these guys ahead of us, they're the races that have advantages when it comes to their racial stuff. We haven't gotten really anything. We need to earn the most trade income in the galaxy. That's pretty hard. We need to control one location, supplying high value resources. Also really difficult, but it'll happen in time. We are still in debt. We're working our fleets out here, though. We're making things happen. I wanted to do something right away, because I was just looking before we started, and something I wanted to do last time. I noticed that this bar here broke. So I looked, speak with them, negotiate a deal, and you can see that the space station is now available. I do not want to pay for it in cash, though. That's absurd. We will trade them this location. This location is actually right in our territory. You know, contact with unknown empires, because it feels like we should, right? Let's just take the deal. So those empires were, as I suspected, mostly pirates, although we do have these guys. Interesting. They're another group of Mortallons. There's those Mortallons and there's these Mortallons, so this is right on their border, and this is the other ones we already knew about. They come all the way around here. That's that's big. I wonder if they got that through conquest. It's the most likely. So we now know where a bunch more pirates are. That's good, but we've also gained this space station up here, which I think is good for us as well. These humans are causing us troubles. Of course they are. Of course they are. They are currently at war with someone other than us, which is something that we might want to prey on, but I don't think we have that much power to do so. New defensive base is completed. We're still working on defensive bases. Can we crash this now? We can. That was probably really expensive, but, you know, also probably worth it. I say with a bit of wince. A bit of wince. Trying to build these out. Hey, shipboarding. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's just toss that up. We can't toss it to the top because we just crashed that, but we'll get that immediately afterwards. What do we want to send our spies on now? Anything in rank 1 or 2 that's worth it? Defensive tactics, I suppose we could just throw those in there too. They're real close. We could check to see if anybody has shock troopers yet. We did put out a diplomat, an ambassador at Outlaw Sanctuary, and they do have some espionage, which does help us out. Yeah, it's the Clan of Superiority. It's the guys we were originally doing. So since we have an ambassador there, we're going to go to the Clan of Superiority, and we're going to steal research from them. Should give us a bit of an advantage on some of this stuff. Maybe pushing some stuff we wouldn't normally get, like 30% type stuff a little bit higher up. Just looking at this, improved defensive tactics is probably a good idea. Could also get improved target tracking. We could check the bottom to see if they have got shock troopers yet. They don't. I would like shock troopers, but it's not a priority for me right now. We could get 0G combat, though. Maybe it requires 0G combat? Oh, because we're the wrong people. Well, well, I mean, a shock trooper is a shock trooper, right? We've done 70 high 70s before. Okay, that could be worth it, assuming we succeed. Oh, we got our map really dragged. All right, let's see if he can succeed at that 79%. Hopefully he gains some skill up. Hopefully we get these gravitic drives pretty fast too. We want to continue to upgrade our military circumstances, so we want to try to grab better ship hulls again if we can. We got to be careful about this war. I'm not willing to lose the game over a war I'm not sure I can get. Okay, I feel pretty good about our situation. Most of the stuff we want is happening, but we are still having some severe problems here with with money. That new colony ship. Okay, there's one more colony ship we want to build. It's already queued, of course. Oh god, we're gonna go under. I don't want us to go under, but I also don't want us to not make advancements we need to make. So we got exposed to the clan of superiority. That's why we stopped doing them before, because they noticed us. How do they feel about it this time? Clan of superiority. They still actually like us pretty well. Okay. Well, let's just go right back out and finish it. Steal research information. We're getting... This was 0G, right? So even though they caught us, we're still sending him right back out to do more. Finish up his job. You know, that's good. That's what we want. More defensive bases are being built. We really want to get these guys as soon as we can, but it looks like these Xenocs are even smaller than they are. Which could just be 2 wars in a row, which I don't think is a bad thing, necessarily. Still troubled up here, though. We're still quite troubled. Maybe we go back to economic. Maybe we check out our ships. Just to see if there's anything more we can add. This should be immediately an upgrade. We also have medium ones available now. Shipboarding is also complete, which will finally allow us to build our our missing transports. Let's see. Let's go to our fleets and go to this, and we want to top it up with its transports, and we want to top it up with its transports. Okay, that feels good. These ships have definitely all increased in strength, which is good. We're now at 9,000. That doesn't feel like nearly enough. We could either build more, which means more debt, or we can continue to try to make them stronger. Let's see what kind of choices we have here for that. We can go for interstellar destroyers, or we can get improved frigates. I wonder if there's any weapon systems we want. Let me see. So we've got our enhanced gravitic control, which is good. The next, we don't have the ability to gain the next level of thom beams. So no, there's nothing up there. I think our shields are pretty much as good as we can get them to as well. Yeah, we're pretty capped on shields as well. Which means we're going to need to get some research bonuses. Oh, these are just no money. Okay, they're grayed out because of no money. All right, that's fine. We'll see what happens quickly after this. We'll let this happen. That'll help us a lot in a lot of different places. So we don't really have money to invest in new techs right now because we spent so much. We spent a lot. So we're just gonna let this happen, you know? It's over 2 years, but that's okay. This war is turning out to be a lot more difficult than we had originally suspected. You and you, so you also need to build your new ships. Okay, so our colonization mission has been aborted. I wonder why. Okay, so you're fleeing, but where was your actual intended target? Where were you supposed to go? You were an ice person. You were supposed to go to... Let's go to suitability listing. Here, you're supposed to go to there. No, you weren't supposed to go to there. You were supposed to go to here. Right? Also in the same system. That should help you. Whoever we send up here... Oh, we also have this now, which we will grab. We built a bunch of transports, which is good. Hey. Okay. Things seem to be going all right, but we're still not able to get out of our constant minus. Probably because we have too many ships, which is almost always the case. Hopefully it gets a little bit better soon. Alright, they've stolen our territory map, which is not the greatest, you know? Not the best. We would prefer they didn't steal that. We would prefer to keep our secrets, but you know, it happens. Not much we can do. Still have a lot of desire to see what happens over here. No, these guys, they quite scare me. How strong do I think my fleets are going to need to be to fight them? I'd say each of these fleets has to be, realistically speaking, each one of these is going to have to be at least 4,000. That is a long way off. We might be able to validate this if we can get them up to 3. Main battle fleets, and let's edit it, and let's just make this here 16, and then make this 2 more. This is going to be a huge wince. This is going to be a huge wince, but each one of these needs to upgrade. Founded a new colony. That's the ice colony up in the north, I'm pretty sure. If we look in here, we got 300 points of troops in here. Are you still building troops for us? Is this not where we built the troops? Are they still building here? Yeah, this is taking forever, and our lack of troops is going to be a huge problem. This war is a complete no-go if we don't have troops, and we already don't have the money we need. We're going to build an armory barracks. Once the armory barracks is built, we're going to use this colony to build a bunch of those assault units, the ones that are better when you're attacking than when you're defending. That should be really helpful. Hopefully we can finish this pretty soon. We really have no money though, and it is causing the same problems it always does. We need population growth, but to do that we need to have money because they're all joined together. There are a few things we could do though. Let's send our spies back out. Let's go to the Clan of Superiority. Let's steal research information, and we're going to try to steal medical systems, the second one, for more happiness on planets. So our biggest problem is that we are not producing money. The transition to the war here has hurt us, and is doing what the transition to war always does, which is making it so that we can't afford to exist. So facility maintenance is a huge part of it, which hopefully we can deal with. And we have enormous ship and base maintenance as well, which we can't afford. And we have 6,000 in tribute, which hopefully we can get rid of soon. Hopefully we can get rid of the tribute soon. Ooh. The problem is nearly always that when we build ships, we just can't fix it. We are getting bonus income, which is helping a little. I mean, it's basically keeping our cash flow from going negative. We need our economy to be stronger, but that requires us to grow in population, which is hard to do when you're just struggling to exist. Thank you. And yeah, it's wait time. It's let time pass time. We gotta build some of these techs out, and we need to build more fleets. We need more troops, which we don't have. It's all very, 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 very difficult, you know? Yeah, we're having a real hard time. Our growth is really, really stifled. We very much lack the ability to grow as fast as we need to. Some of it is those 2 terraformers, for sure. But a lot of it is just... it's just very difficult to grow in this kind of circumstance. No, we're not giving them a gift. We want to be their friend, but not that much. The hardest part is going to be getting ourselves enough troops. Let's look now. Have we gotten to the point where we can do this? Can we now build? Yes, we can. Hopefully you can build these guys relatively quickly. Okay. I feel like the war is coming soon. But we have a lot of waiting to do. We have improved things for future growth a little bit with our push on these techs. But we're still very stuck. Do we have any research bases that we don't have assigned? You, tons of them. There's tons of research bases that we should be doing. I think we're going to automate our intelligence, our spies now. We have 4 spies, so we want no more than 25% of our spies on counterintelligence. So this decides, right, high. We leave this on normal, 80% or higher. Target aggression. We want low aggressiveness. We'll leave that on normal. The only thing we want them to do is steal research. That is fine. I don't want any of this, and now we're going to tell our spies, it's okay, guys, we've done everything we care about actively, so you guys can just get out there and start stealing research. I really want this war to happen, but it takes a long time. The buildup is very slow. It's probably because we pushed our economy too hard, once again, like we always do. It's just a thing we do. Looking at our colonies here. We're not making money because we are not pushing taxation. Let's see. Colonies and tax rates. Automated. Suggest is fine. Funding levels. We don't automate funding levels. Target approval for medium colonies can be 10. Target approval for small colonies we can take down to 20. What this should do is tax a little bit more aggressively, but still remain pretty safe. So that was taken by them, which is, I should have expected would happen. Not much to say about that, really. A pretty aggressive move, but I mean, we did some pretty aggressive moves on them too, blocking them in this area of the galaxy. So that's a thing. This should be pretty safe. Our colonization techs for marsh and desert are finished. Now we're working on ice. Also, we've zeroed out because of the higher taxes. I'm just monitoring this to make sure that everybody stays okay. We don't want anybody pushing lower than 5. We would really prefer it be even better than that. So we found an independent colony of these guys. But they are already in somebody else's territory, so we won't worry about that. They're not that important to us either. Hopefully we can start to get these guys to grow faster. Let's look at our maintenance. Not our maintenance. We're looking at our funding levels here. So we've reserved nothing. That is our preference. Small amounts are now starting to get through here. We can take this down a tiny bit to move this up a tiny bit. So all overage should now make it into our other stuff. No, I don't think so. Our spies are doing a good job now. So we constructed another new colony ship, which is good. I think the next thing we need to do is we need to increase the amount of money that our planets are making. We could get system governance, which helps with that, and I think it's going to be the right choice. Systems governance is good. Let me see what else we could do here. We could grab recreation systems, but I'd rather my spies grab that. If we want more money, we need some of the special buildings that do that, like networked entertainment. That requires getting through here. We could start picking these up. We do need them. Yes, we do need these, so we'll start grabbing these. I don't feel super bad about it either. Their fleets seem to be around twice the size of ours. Means we could probably kill a fleet with extra fleets of ours. It really depends on what kinds of larger fleets they have that we can't see. Decline. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit more stable. Let's crash our ice colonization. I'm starting to feel like this is going to be able to happen soon. It's going to depend a lot on what happens next. Improve target tracking. Okay. Okay. Now this is pretty aggressive, but do we want anything militaristic first? We could go after interstellar destroyers. We want to go over to here and we want to start picking up dangerous locations. Everything like under 1,000 is probably fine. And then let's go back to our fleets here, and I'm going to actually let our fleets attack. Not just to get these done fast, but also to get them some experience. I like that. Are we going to build one more fleet? I think we're gonna. Let's build one more fleet as well. Go to main battle fleet. Let's build it literally anywhere. That was expensive, but we knew it probably would be. They were unable to build all the ships they need, but I'm not surprised by that either. I think we're still doing okay. I want to do a quick design check here. We want to find out if we can improve the frigate. I'm going to upgrade it here. So it is actually oversized if we upgrade it. What is it upgrading? You know, you could fit the stuff before. What happened? Did you... Oh, you normalized our deflectors, didn't you? Yeah, that's obviously impossible. Medium deal breaker beam doesn't fit. What if we do the thom beam that we used to have? It's 23. We have a target tracking system. Okay, so they're working on all those different techs that we need and gaining experience at it, which is good. They are failing a lot. I don't want this at all. We're fine without it. Okay, so where are we at now? We have a colony ship up here that got aborted, but it's now making another attempt, which is good. Militaristically, our fleets are okay. I need to go to the 10th fleet, though, and I need to build all of these. They still need 2 more. They haven't parred out yet. And then we need to go to our fleets here, and we need to... Oh, we actually should build this. Let's go to our ship designs. We now have the destroyer. Let's manual the destroyer. Let's upgrade it. Let's call it Vigilant. All right. We call it Destroyer Vessel 1. And what do we want on this thing? Did we ever... Do we want to put the Hyper Deny on this? It's the only ship we have that can realistically handle it. Let's see about this. This is a lot. This is a lot. So we don't need... Well, we actually... This is probably a good place for that. Maybe we go... Medium thom beam here. Puts us over by 8. How much fuel have you put on this? Just 1? That doesn't seem like enough at all. Unless I'm missing one that's up here someplace. I'm not. Not at all. Okay. We're not doing these yet, right? I didn't put those on the other ships yet, so we're not putting them here. That gives us a little bit more room. Could that allow for a medium thom beam? No, it doesn't. Okay, we could try putting on the armor again, which leaves us with over 10, and then we could try putting on another fuel cell. Yeah, I feel good about that, I guess. I guess this is what we do. I guess this is our new ship. Save and exit that. We want to go to all of our fleet templates. And we just want to do this up here. We're going to go to our fleet template here. And to add new... Nope, nope, nope. We want to edit this, right? And then we want to add a new type of ship, a destroyer, and we want 4 of them. Okay, those warp denies are going to help a whole lot. We need money, though, and that money has to come from civilian stuff. We could put this aside for a second. I think we have all the major civilian ship hulls already built, though, right? The only thing we have left is exploration and large colony ships. Yeah, we already did all the rest of those. I really need to attack here. This really needs to be a huge priority. Like, this has got to happen. It's got to happen as soon as I can make it happen. Let's go to our... you want... We'll accept that. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's go to our fleets, right? So we're on our fleets here, and we want to go to this fleet. Is that a good spy or a bad spy? That was a bad spy. So our spies are just out here doing work, except the bad spy who got captured. That's not good for us because it's going to make them not like us, but it's fine. So we have 200,000 again. Let's go to our fleets. We want to start with the 10th fleet. Build everything we can. First fleet. Can't build more things because it's a special fleet. Build everything you can. Build everything you can. We have 3 fleets. So this fleet. 6th, 7th, 8th fleet. Okay. It's starting to look the way we want it to look. We're now carrying more ships on fleets. I have no idea if what we've created is strong enough to actually fight them. We're going to be learning soon because next episode, we gotta do it. Next episode has gotta be the time where we fight. Hopefully the fleets start to come together. Hopefully our low taxes don't cause us problems when we're at war, or higher taxes, I should say. It's a lot of destroyers. Okay, these fleets look a lot better when they start getting their destroyers. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable. We're only losing a little bit of money now, which is also good. We could probably afford to lose a little money. Build one more. You still got one more to build, and that will be the last one. And I think we're going to put an end to this episode right now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time, we will be doing the war for sure. There's no point in holding off anymore. If we're not prepared now, we're never going to be. Though we could consider fighting the Xenox first because they're weaker, and that might be a good test. You still need one. Oh no, you got all yours. Do I have any ships not in fleets? All right, then I'll see you next time when we go to war because that has got to be the next step. Goodbye for now.